Hey, Mr. R Nation. Good to see you. This is Hey, Mr. R 2020. I'm going to show you how to put together a custom playbook for defense. Last last episode 2, I put together the custom playbook for offense. This is episode 3, and we're going to put together a custom defensive playbook. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. So here we are on the first screen, right? Come to the NFL Shield. Click that bad boy, roster and playbooks. Come down to playbooks. And we're off and running. Let's go. Hey, what's that? Oh, that's my created offensive playbook. I was freaking out. I'm like, hey, I didn't create a defensive one. So your left and R1 and L1 buttons, come on over to create defensive playbook. And it really doesn't matter what team you pick, because what I do, I just delete everything and just rebuild it up. My defensive playbook is very simple. So we're on audibles right now. At the top, L1, R1 button, come over to my playbook. So this is everything in the Lions playbook. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit that triangle button and just hit yes. We're going to remove everything in my playbook. So we're going to start from scratch. I used to try to find a playbook like the Colts or somebody, and I would, sometimes they won't let you delete everything. And then I would just try to customize it. Hey, thanks, Kira Catfox, for showing up. I would just try to modify it, but it's just too blah. So once you've cleared out as many on the My Playbook you can, now some of them might hang around and that's fine because you have to have a certain amount of plays in your playbook. We can go back and delete that later. So now we're in all plays. Okay, so my defensive philosophy is bend but don't break. In the perfect world, that's what I do. Tampa cover 2. I have 2 safeties that stay back. 9 guys. I've got 4 defensive linemen. 2 or 3 linebackers, 2, 3, or 4 corners. However, in Madden, pass rush is extremely difficult. And on my team, the best part of my team is my D-line. I've invested the most in my defensive line. I've got Quentin Williams, I got Sea-Dog, who's a created character, Kwity Paye, Deo Ingbo, the Hurricane. As my front 4. So Deo and Kwity Paye are rookies, but they're going to be all-star, Hall of Fame, Pro Bowl, all-pro guys, in my opinion. So, and I have linebackers. I've got, I think it's Desmond or Devin White, and I've got Isaiah Simmons as my backers, and then I have Montez Sweat. I did trade away my first-round pick to pick up Montez Sweat. Made him a linebacker. So those 3 guys can blitz, but Simmons and White can also cover. But that's a whole different story. So I guess what I'm trying to say is my defensive philosophy is 3-4 or 4-3. I'm not a 3-4 guy. I'm a 4-3 guy. I'm not a 3-4 guy. I'm a 4-3 guy. Sounds weird saying. Okay, so I have found I've got to blitz. I have to blitz every play. I bring 6 guys 90% of the time because that's the only way you can get pressure on quarterbacks. In Madden, my opinion, when you're playing all Madden, if you're not blitzing, they'll pick you apart. I mean, my last team I had Jalen Ramsey in a corner. I had this created corner that was just as good as Jalen Ramsey. I had safeties that were money. I had linebackers that could cover, and they would still pick me apart. The only way that worked was blitzing. So I'm going to assume that's that moving forward. So I'm going to go 4-3 first of all, just normal. And again, I'm going to do a normal Tampa 2, and then I'm going to do a normal cover 2 man. And then I'm going to do a normal blitz screen. I keep it real simple on defense. Here's bringing 2 linebackers. And then here's bringing 3 linebackers. Literally, that's all I'm going to do. So I have... Oh, engage 8 is so tempting, but no. Fine, I'm putting engage 8 too. So I'm not even going to do this one. Alright, so literally I've got my Tampa 2. I've got my man coverage, a blitz, and I only have 4 options there in my normal set. Okay, so then I'm going to go with, in the 4-3, this is what I do most of the time. I blitz those 2 out left side linebackers. This is a beautiful defense right here. These 2 guys coming off the edge. So I put Isaiah Simmons there in the middle, who's awesome cover run. And then I got White and Montez Sweat off those ends. And then my other ends, Kwity Paye, the Hurricane. And then in the middle, Quinnen Williams. Sea Dog, forget about it. This is a sick defense right here. I play this defense probably probably 40% of the time. I'll show you the other 40% of the time defense I play. But when I found this defense, that's just sick. Okay, then I've got, this is basically my man defense. And then I'll do a Tampa 2. That's literally it. So when I'm in this 6-man front, it's either Tampa 2, cover 2, or I'm bringing the heat. And most of the time I bring the heat, and that's it. I literally keep it that simple. And that's all my 4-3 I do. Okay. Let's go to 5-2. So tempting. But no. Okay. So let's go to nickel. Okay. On my nickel D, I want my cover 2. Oh, okay. This is double A gap. So this is a weird nickel, but I like it. So I'll do a regular cover 2, like pretending to blitz. But here it is. I run this defense the other 40% of the time. Montez Sweat, probably Montez Sweat, or White. And then the other one will be either White or Simmons. Or I may not have Montez Sweat on this at all. This might be just Simmons and White, because then they can go back and cover. Montez Sweat is just my specialty 4-3 rush guy. Alright, anyway, so cover 2. They're blitzing, and then I need a man cover. And then that's all I need. I don't need all this fancy junk. Here we go. Let's cover one hole. That's basically man-to-man. Okay, so in that, there's only 3 I do. So that's my 4-3. There's my nickel double A gap. And then let me get my nickel normal. There it is. So when I'm doing nickel normal, we got Tampa 2. We got cover 2 man. And then I'm going to have a blitz. I want to find one where it just blitzes the linebackers. There we go. Cool. Okay, so literally there's only 3. You got your zone, you got your man, and you got your blitz. That's all you need. Okay, so that's enough of nickel. Let's go get my dime. So let me explain. Okay, a 4-3 is 4 linemen, 3 linebackers, 2 corners, 2 safeties. Nickel, which we just did, 4 linemen, 2 linebackers, 3 corners, 2 safeties. Now we're in dime. Dime's 4 linemen, 1 linebacker, 4 corners, 2 safeties. So, of course, a 4-3 is more for a run. Nickel can be run pass. Dime, definitely pass. And again, I'm keeping it real simple. I like Tampa 2. Wait a second. This is weird. Let me go dime normal. Here we go. Okay. So I like Tampa 2, cover 2 man. So that's either your man or your zone. And then I need a blitz package. tempting. I might do that one, but I just want to have one where it's just the linebacker coming. If it's available. I hate blitzing safeties. It takes way too long for them to get home. You bring them up closer, quarterback can totally tell and burn you. It just doesn't work, in my opinion. Come on. Don't you have one where it's just the linebacker blitzing? There we go. Mike Dime Blitz. That's all I want. Okay, so I just did my 4-3, the normal, plus with the ends or the linebackers blitzing off the edge. I did my normal nickel and my nickel where the two linebackers were in the middle. Double A, they call that a double A gap blitz or double A gap look because the two linebackers sneak up right between the guard center. Okay, we just did our dime. And now, we'll do goal line. Let's do our goal line. Let me uncheck everybody here and just think about this. Okay, goal line man. Okay, yes. That means if they have any wideouts, your people will go cover it. Alright, there's where two of your people back are bringing it. Where's gaps all? Oh, everybody's just blitzing. Why not? Everybody's coming. Okay. So here, people are playing back. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. I only want 3 options. That's kind of a good mid-grade. Okay, so this is very conservative. Kind of people bringing it. And this is just everybody bringing it. Alright, good. Alright, so that's my... Ooh, wait a second. 5-3... I want 6-2, yes. Let me get rid of this 5-3. I want a bunch of beef on the line. I want the 6-2. Alright, so let's go. Let me uncheck all this. Alright, this is where people are hanging back. Okay, that's where they're bringing it. That's where they're bringing it. Alright, good. So that's my goal line. Okay. Now, the only other one I need is prevent. Hail Mary D. Okay, so I need to make this a Hail Mary defense. Okay, so hit the box for rate play. Let's go find Hail Mary defense. There we go. Let's do that. And the reason I did that was now I can uncheck this. So that's Hail Mary defense. Okay, cool. So just to rewind and show you what I've done, I'm not a 3-4 defense guy. I'm a 4-3 guy. So in 4-3, I've got my double A. Or they're blitzing on the outside here. See, those linebackers are up on the line of scrimmage. And then I just have my normal stuff. Okay, so I got my 2-4-3 defenses. Let's go find nickel. Alright, in nickel. Double A blitz situation there. Let me find it. I love that play. Okay, and then I've got my normal. Nickel. Let's go find our dime. So we've got our dime, normal. And then we did our goal line. 6-2. And then prevent. Prevent is used like it's the end of the half or end of the game. You know they're going to throw a Hail Mary. Everybody goes back. So I only need that play for them. Alright, so that's how you make a custom defense. 15 minutes, not too bad. So let me hit the save button. Thank you, Kira Cat Fox. Hit new. And I'm going to call this Hey Mr. R 2020 again because, you know, I may not be the Lions all the time. Hey Mr. R. And again, like if I'm playing against somebody, like if my brother or brother-in-law comes over and I play this against them, I can use this, you know, for exhibition games too. So there we go. Now I've got my offense from episode 2, my defense now episode 3 set. Thank you for tuning in. Hey Mr. R Nation, please like, subscribe. Hey Mr. R Nation, thank you for tuning in. Hey Mr. R, out. I try to do my tagline every time.
I do too.
What's yours?